this reveal shot of this house. I mean, it's a simple clip. In something like this, let me just play the clip through real first here. It's real slow, right? It's real simple. After 3 seconds, you've already lost interest. It's not interesting. Like, what is going on here? Unless somebody was juggling rings of fire right on the lawn there, it's not that interesting of a clip. I even like the end here. I like that car driving by. It adds a little depth to the shot. It's always nice to have something passing by quickly in the foreground. It adds a lot of depth. It gives you, holy shit, did I hit a tree? Oh, what? Hold on. Oh, jeez. I don't even remember doing that. Okay. So we can't use this entire car, unfortunately, because I hit a freaking tree. But getting the idea that there's some depth, maybe that's all we can do, right? So before we hit the tree, let's back up just a couple frames. So we could end the video right here. But see, the problem is with that, it's a 50-second clip. Like, way too, like, I'm trying to get this under 15 seconds. But I can share the whole message. I can share this entire clip, this reveal from start to finish, get all the juicy information, and it's not that hard to do. You just speed ramp it. Let me show you. Just cut out a little bit of this shaky part at the beginning. And what you do is you start off just a nice slow reveal, and then right off the bat, don't waste any time. Add a speed point. We're just gonna increase the clip speed 800%. And yeah, look how small it is. Look how much time we saved. So we're just getting right into business here. Speed it up. We're gonna have to stabilize the crap out of that footage because it's not gonna go straight down, so it's gonna look a little goofy. But we're actually gonna slow it up when you get to the juicy part of the house. So this can all be speed ramped. And then we're going to slow it up about here. It looks like. Yeah, right about here. Add a speed point. And we'll go back down to, we'll try 100% speed. We'll try a normal rate. I'm thinking maybe we'll go 200% actually, just to get the clip over with. Because now look already, I haven't done any more editing, but this is already, it's down to a 12-second clip. If we add a retime curve here, and you see this is where we go from 100% speed on the clip to sped up all the way to 800%. Well, if we grab this sudden jolt in time and speed, it doesn't look that clean. We want to make that, we want to smooth it out. So we're gonna round it out like that. Make it a little more gradual. Go to both sides. This one I want to really, it's going to be real slow and gradual on the way down. So let's watch how that's going to look slow time. So you speeding up to the house real fast, and you get to the meat, the juicy part. I'm sorry, this is killing my computer, this 4K video, but and then it slows down to almost like a bearable speed, so you can really check out the house. Like, I mean, there's nothing special about the house, right? But it's just and you see how I fly close to the tree there? That adds depth, you know? That adds a lot of interest to the shot. It's not two-dimensional. Like right here, you feel like you're in the shot, kind of. It's hard to explain. But yeah, and it's real smooth and gradual. Thanks to when I compose this shot in person, flying the drone, what I do in my drone settings is I make the camera movement up and down, the tilt is what they call that. I just slow the crap out of that tilt and make it so I can't jolt it. So a shot like this, it's super gradual tilting up because like you just slow it down in the settings, and that forces you to always have a smooth cinematic looking shot. And look at this, 12 seconds into the clip, and we're at the end already. We need to smooth this out for sure, so we're gonna add a little stabilization, and we don't want it very strong. Smooth it out a little bit, lower the strength a bunch. Cropping, we don't want to crop too much, but so that takes a second to stabilize here. I'll talk to you when that's done. Okay, so we stabilized that footage. It should be pretty smooth going now. So we stabilized that footage. It should be pretty smooth here on this transition. It looks like we're just gonna have to render out the video to get a good smooth look at it. So this is a good time. This is a good time to render out the video real quick here. So this is the first time I'll be naming the file. We're just gonna name it house reveal. House reveal. And stuff. Okay, so we're just gonna name it house reveal. Edit. Some whatever. 4K. We only want 1080 just to watch it. Watch it back. We don't show any of this. Let it. Edits. Should save it right there, honestly. Right. So now we gotta think about a song. A bubbly song to use. A bubbly song to use, eh? Audio's obviously gonna be pretty crazy. Alright, so the video just rendered out. It's complete, so we can go take a look at the video here and see how smooth that looked with the stabilization there. And it was a pretty calm day, so it should look pretty good here. Let's find the folder. So first time watching it back with the edit. Okay, so really bad, really shaky. So with something like that, and we also needed, so okay, so that was experimental. Terrible, right? Terrible first outcome. I have some ideas to fix this. So with that, we're going to do more of like a we're going to do more like a teleport movement. We're going to skip the shaky part in the middle, and then we're going to lower it down to 100 speed. 200 looks way too fast. So, I mean, yeah, that's the thing with this. Sometimes it's trial and error, you know? So, let's really zoom in here. I'm gonna boost that back up to 400 actually. We're gonna go back to 100 on that. And then we're actually gonna do like a teleport trick here. So from here, splice that, and then we'll actually fly in, skipping. We'll start right here. Okay, just a little jump. So let's see how that looks slow-mo here. Oh. So you speed up. problem is I don't like this part here while it's tilting upwards. It's too shaky. I think if we adjust the stability, possibly, we could possibly get that to, let's see, how does that look? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be possible to stabilize. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Do we need another teleport right there? Or let it play out? Do we let it play out? That's not bad, because you got the dynamic video quality of the tree flying by and the car to close it out. I mean, it's 20 seconds. We might be able to cut out some more time. So you really punch in there. Does this stabilize out enough? It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. How does the retime curve look on this? We could really make this start a little sooner. That might smooth it out. Yeah, I think that's pretty good actually. Let's see what that looks like. Pretty good there actually. Coming out, nice speed, nice speed. I like that. I like that a lot. And we haven't even touched the coloring editing of it. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Speaking of coloring, let's do my favorite part here in color grade. So right off the bat, I like to drop the highlights. It gives you more colorful of a final product in the highlights. In the light parts of the image, if you drop the highlights, it gives you more detail. Raise the shadows up so you can see more. It gives you more dynamic range in the shadowy areas, hence the word shadows. Mid-tone detail, I like to lower that a little bit actually, because the drone it usually falsely correctly sharpens, and it looks kind of goofy. So if you take down the grain a little bit on that, it really softens it up, and it actually makes the video look a lot smoother, in my humble opinion at least. Should probably be doing that. Okay, so here we can add a little more color in because it was shot at a flat profile. So if we bump the saturation even just a touch, look at what it can do. Look what, taking the saturation up just a tiny bit. That adds a lot to the image. I always like to add some highlight adjustments, some mid it's like the black and whites of the image. These adjustments. It looks like we need to add a lot. We need to add a little bit of light in. Bring down the shadows a touch. Not too much, not too much. Actually, we need to bring down the light. Whenever I'm taking this shit out here. Okay, so after some minor adjustments, we got a pretty decent, colorful looking image. I'm going to add a touch of orange hint. I like the oranges in the sunshine. Yeah, that looks really good. That looks really good. And we need to just copy that. So grab a still there. Go to this video. This is a separate video because it's on. Remember we did that little transition. And you can just take this and apply the grade right onto there. Look how much better that looks. So much more colorful, vibrant. I mean, just a couple minutes of color grading. Yeah, that looks really good. Awesome. Save that. Now all we have to do is add a song. drop the audio on it quite a bit. It's supposed to be in the background, so it's going to be really subtle. We're even going to lower it to make it feel like it's coming from below us. Like this box here, this EQ box, it gives you like where in your ear. If you have studio left and right headset, like you can only hear it on the left side now. You can only hear it on the right. I kind of want to go just like below. It just feels right. I don't know. And then it's going to be really subtle. And I want it to, honestly, I want the beat to drop right at that first cut. So we're going to start it right about here then. I'm probably going to start it right about here. That looks pretty good. Yeah. And I actually want it to start a touch, the beat, a touch before you see that transition. It gives you, it tells the story before you see it. Very, very subtle. Hear the drop. Yeah, I like that. Save it. So now you're sucked in by this uplifting, fast-paced song. We're gonna make it real subtle, right in the background. Yep, it's great. So now all we need to really do now is just add. So I mean, sound design is important. Some people say sound design is just as important as the video, or the visuals, excuse me. So I always get these birds chirping here. It's like really, if you watch back my videos, you'll find the same exact bird track in the majority of my videos. But I like to throw them in there because it's like I don't know, something about birds, like chirping, it's just like a nice energy, you know. It's like calming, I feel like. Make them way more subtle than that. Start them off later on. But you hear them though. Like they're there. They're real subtle though. Real subtle. We can even cut them off there because you're out of the neighborhood. You're not going to hear it as much. You're crossing the street. Like if you think of like how the video would sound if you were there. Like I'm in the road here. I need to import some sounds of a car driving by. Right? Road traffic sound effect. I don't know where I get these. Don't ask me those questions. Okay, this is not being difficult right now. So this is clearly just going at the end, like I was saying. Wow, that is overkill. Okay, so that's not what we want to use. Definitely not it. I like the motorcycle. I think we're gonna add it right there. Right here. So we're starting the clip. 3. Boom. And what we're gonna do is, it'll be a little quieter too. Like it's gonna be really subtle. Bring it up a little bit. I can't hear this sound of the road at all. There it is. It's in there. But it needs to be at the end here. It needs to start quiet and build up. This is too loud right here on the road. It sounds. If I come over here to volume, unfortunately I cannot. we'll just quiet it. We'll just turn it down a little bit here. Okay, so after some sound design, some color grading, I think I'm pleased with this result here. So let's publish it, and I'll show you guys the final clip.